Now the question number 31. The van der Waals equation for a gas is P plus A by V square times V minus B is equal to nRT, where P, V, R, T and N represents the pressure, volume, universal gas constant, absolute temperature and number of moles of gas respectively. But A and B are constants. The ratio B by A will have the following dimensional formula. A, B, C, D options are given. So first of all, van der Waals equation is given, that is P plus A by V square times V minus B is equal to nRT. But according to this one, what happens here? A and B are constants. So that means what happens here? Principle of homogeneity. Principle of homogeneity. According to the principle of homogeneity, I will take this P plus A by V square. That means P is equal to A by V square, but actually A is equal to P into V square. But I want to write the dimensional formula for A. That means A is equal to P means what is that? Pressure. So what is the dimensional formula for pressure? M L to the power of minus 1 and T to the power of minus 2 times V means what is that? Volume. Volume means what is that? L cube, that is whole square. So here dimensional formula for A is equal to M L to the power of minus 1, T to the power of minus 2 and L to the power of 6. Now here the dimensional formula for A is equal to M L to the power of minus 1 plus 6, that is plus 5 T to the power of minus 2. So it is the dimensional formula for A. But I want to find the dimensional formula for B. What happens here? According to the principle of homogeneity, V is equal to B. But here dimensional formula for B is equal to, here V means what is that? Volume, that is L cube. We got the formula, dimensional formula for B and A. But here which one we want to find? B by A. So that means here B by A is equal to what is B here? L cube divided by A means what is that? M L to the power of 5 and T to the power of minus 2. So on simplification of that one, we are getting M to the power of minus 1 and L to the power of minus 2 and T to the power of plus 2. So which option is correct here? Option A is correct. Now the question number 32. In the measurement of physical quantity x equal to a square b c to the power of 1 by 3 d to the power of 3. The percentage errors introduced in the measurements of quantities a, b, c and d are 2%, 2%, 4% and 5% respectively. Then the minimum amount of percentage error in the measurement of x is contributed by. So first of all, what is given in this one? So the given value is equation x is equal to a to the power of square b divided by c to the power of 1 by 3 and d to the power of 3. First of all, we will write like this here, that is percentage error in x, that we will write like this: delta x by x into 100 is equal to a square, that means 2 delta a by a into 100 plus delta b by b into 100 plus division also plus. So 1 by 3 delta c divided by c into 100 plus 3 times delta d divided by d into 100. But here which one we want to calculate? The minimum amount of percentage error. So here minimum amount of percentage error in x. So what is the minimum percentage error here? Out of all these ones, this one we will get minimum percentage, that is 1 by 3 delta c by c into 100. So that means 1 by 3 into delta c. So what is the c percentage here? 4. That means 4 into 100. That means 4 by 3 percentage. So which we are getting the minimum amount of percentage here, that is 4 by 3 is nothing but that is option C is correct. But in this problem number 32, how can we identify the minimum percentage error? So first of all, delta x by x into 100, but here 2 into delta a by a given 2, so that means 2 into 2 plus delta b by b, that is nothing but that is also given 2 plus 1 by 3 in 1 by 3 into delta c by c is 4 plus 3 into delta d by d, that is 5, but all will come under percentage, that means into 100. So I will take 2 into 2, 4, and 2 plus 4 by 3 plus 15 into 100. So individually I will write here 4%, 2%, and 4 by 3 means 1.3% and 15%. Out of all these ones, which one contributes the minimum percentage here? 1.3. So that means 1.3 is nothing but what is that? Delta C. So that means here minimum percentage in X is 1.3. Which one contributes here? C contributes. So the option, which option correct here? Option C is correct. Now the question number 33. A proton of velocity 3 I cap plus 2 j cap meters per second enters field of magnetic induction 2 I cap plus 3 j cap Tesla. The acceleration produced in the proton in meters second to the power of minus 2 is how much? And also given specific charge of proton is given 0.96 into 10 to the power of 8 coulomb kg to the power of minus 1. So options are given like that. So first of all, what are the given here? Velocity. V is equal to 3 I cap plus 2 j cap meters per second, and also magnetic field is given, that is 2 I cap plus 3 j cap Tesla, and specific charge is given. Specific charge is nothing but E by m value of proton is equal to 0.96 into 10 to the power of 8 coulomb kg to the power of minus 1. But we want to find the acceleration. Acceleration is nothing but force by mass. But here first of all, we want to calculate the force. F is equal to charge into V cross B. So first of all, I will calculate V cross B. So V cross B is equal to I cap, j cap, and k cap. So here I will write here this one 3, 2, 0, 0, 2, 3. Here I will take I cap, that means 3 2s are 6 minus 0 minus j cap 9 minus 0 plus k cap 6 minus 0. So here 6 I cap minus 9 j cap plus 6 k cap. So this is the V cross B. But here force F is equal to Q times V cross B. So here F means what is that? M into A. Here Q I will write as E and V cross B. Now here acceleration is equal to E by M into V cross B. So actually V by M value, what is that here? 0.96 into 10 to the power of 8 times 6 I cap minus 9 j cap plus 6 k cap. So here 0.96 into 3, here common 3 into 10 to the power of 8, here common what we are getting here? 2 I cap minus 3 j cap plus 2 k cap. So on multiplication of this one, we are getting 2.88 into 10 to the power of 8 2 I cap minus 3 j cap plus 2 k cap. So which option is correct here? Option B is correct. Now the question number 34. The horizontal and vertical displacements of a particle at time t are x equal to 36t and y equal to 48t minus 4.9 t square respectively. Initial velocity of the particle in meters per second is how much? So first of all, I will take horizontal displacement. So here horizontal displacement x is equal to 36 into t, but we know in the two dimensionals x is equal to u cos theta into t. So that means from comparing these two, u cos theta is equal to 36. This is the equation number 1. Now I will take here vertical displacement. So here given y is equal to 48t minus 4.9 t square, but vertical displacement y is equal to u sin theta minus gt square divided by 2. So comparing these two, u sin theta is equal to 48. This is second equation. But what I can do here, 1 square plus 2 square. So here u square sin square theta, u square cos square theta is equal to 36 whole square plus 48 whole square. So here u square common, sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 36 whole square is nothing but 1296. 48 whole square is nothing but 2304. Here u square into 1, sin square theta plus cos square theta 1. Here on addition of these two, we are getting that 3600, but here initial velocity u is equal to 3600, but initial velocity u is equal to 6 meters per second. So which are 60 meters per second. Which option is correct here? Option D is correct. Here the question number 35. A body of mass 4 kg is moving with momentum of 8 kg meter second to the power of minus 1. A force of 0.2 newtons act on it in the direction of motion of the body for 10 seconds. The increase in kinetic energy in joules is how much? So first of all, what are the given values? I will write here mass m is equal to 4 kg. And momentum, that is initial momentum, that is pi is equal to m into u is equal to, that is 8 kilogram meter second to the power of minus 1, and also the force which is given 0.2 newtons act on it in the direction of motion of the body for time is equal to 10 seconds. But increase in kinetic energy required. So to calculate the kinetic energy required, the momentum required. Here to calculate the momentum, first of all, force is equal to change in momentum, that is mv minus mu divided by t. So that means force is nothing but 0.2, m into v minus mu is nothing but 8 divided by 10. So here mv minus 8 is equal to 0.2 into 10. There mv is equal to 2 plus 8. mv is nothing but p initial is equal to p final is equal to mv is equal to 8 plus 2 10 kilogram meter second to the power of minus 1. But which one we want to calculate? Increase in kinetic energy. So we know that kinetic energy half mv square. So it should be multiplied and divided with mass. K is equal to mv whole square divided by 2m, and k is equal to p square by 2m. But which one we want to calculate? Change in kinetic energy is equal to p final, the momentum final minus momentum initial whole square divided by 2m. First of all, p initial, that is p final is nothing but 10 square minus initial 8 square divided by 2 into mass how much given? 4. So that means 10 square is nothing but 100, 8 square is nothing but 64 divided by 2 into 4, 8. So that means 36 divided by 8. So 36 divided by 8 is nothing but, so the simplification of 36 divided by 8 is nothing but 4.5 joules. So 4.5 joules is the answer. So which option is correct from this one? Option C is correct. Now the question number 36. A body is moving up an rough inclined plane at an angle theta with an initial kinetic energy E. The coefficient of friction between the plane and the body is mu. The work done against the friction is before the body comes to stop is how much? But here work done is nothing but force into displacement. But here this is the diagram, inclined plane which makes an angle theta. The body which must be moving from here to there with covers a distance of s, but how much amount of work done is required? So work done is nothing but force into displacement. So here what is the force? What is the force? The body which is moving in upward direction means which force acting in that? Frictional force acting in the opposite direction. This we will take as frictional force. So here weight acting in downward and weight component mg cos theta and mg sin theta, but here this is the normal reaction. That normal reaction I will take n. So first of all, a body moving in the upward direction means acceleration in upward direction is equal to g times mu cos theta plus sin theta. This is the first clarity. Then afterwards, body moving in the upward direction, there is the frictional force which is acting here. What is the frictional force here? F is equal to mu into normal reaction. So here mu into normal reaction is balancing with which one here? mg cos theta. We will write equating the components. Then afterwards, first of all, we want to calculate which one work done is equal to force into displacement. Force means frictional force already we got, but displacement we want to calculate. So to calculate the displacement, first of all, we know the formula v square minus u square equal to 2as. So whenever the body reaches to some particular height, their velocity becomes 0. So then what happens in this particular case here? U square is equal to 2as. Opposite direction here also minus. So that's why I will take this one as u square is equal to 2as. I will take this one as first equation. But another important condition they gave. What is that? Initial kinetic energy is E. So that means kinetic energy initial is equal to E. So that means what is that here? E is equal to half m. Initial means u square. Initial means u square. So here E is equal to half m into u square means what is that here? 2as. I am substituting this value here. U square means 2as. So from here s is equal to 2, that is s is equal to, here 2 gets cancelled, E divided by m into a. M into a. What is this one called? Displacement. Displacement. But which one we want to calculate? Work done against friction. So here work done against friction before the body comes to rest. So that means work done is equal to frictional force into displacement. So what is the frictional force here? Already we calculated now. Mu into mg cos theta into displacement. How much here? Energy divided by m into acceleration. That I will take acceleration a. So here mu mg cos theta into E divided by m into a means what is that here? This one. I will write g times mu cos theta plus sin theta. So after substituting the value mu mg cos theta into E divided by mg times mu cos theta plus sin theta. Now in this mg cancel means mu cos theta into E divided by mu cos theta plus sin theta. So which option is correct here? Option D is correct. Now the question number 37. A body of mass 2 kg starts from rest and moves with uniform acceleration. It acquires a velocity 20 meters per second in 4 seconds. The power exerted on the body in 2 seconds in watts is how much? So first of all, what are the given values here? That is, mass m is equal to 2 kg, moves with a uniform acceleration and it acquires a velocity. So v is equal to 20 meters per second in time t is equal to 4 seconds. But which one we want to calculate here? Power exerted on the body in 2 seconds. So that means, first of all, power is equal to work done by time. So work done is nothing but what is that? Change in kinetic energy divided by time. So change in kinetic energy is what is that here? Half mv square minus half mu square divided by time t. So then what happens in this particular case here? If we are doing like this, we can't get the answer. Why? Because here power exerted on the body in 2 seconds required. So that means, first of all, we will calculate the acceleration here. That acceleration is nothing but a is equal to v minus u by t. So what is v here? 20 minus 0 divided by 4. 20 by 4 is equal to how much here? 5 meters per second square. But here one thing remember, but how much amount of force exerted here? Force is equal to mass into acceleration. But mass is how much here? 2 into acceleration how much here? 5. So 2 into 5 is equal to 10 newtons force is that. But here one thing remember, that one, velocity at the end of 2 seconds. So that means v is equal to u plus at. So u0, acceleration how much here? 5. Time how much here? 2. So that means 10 meters per second. But here power, no? Power equal to work done by time. So I will take like this. Power equal to work means what is that? Force into displacement by time. So here force into displacement by time is nothing but velocity. So force means how much we got? 10. Velocity how much we got? 10. So 10 into 10 is equal to 100 watt. So which is the option correct here? Option B is correct. Now the question number 38. A body is sliding down a rough inclined plane. The coefficient of friction between the body and the plane is 0.5. The ratio of the net force required for the body to slide down and the normal reaction on the body is 1:2 ratio. Then the angle of inclined plane is how much? So this theta we want to calculate. Body which is sliding down on the rough inclined plane like this. So weight acting in downward, weight components we will take like this, mg cos theta and mg sin theta, and normal reaction acting in upward direction. Body coming in the downward direction means acceleration also this side, but the frictional force acting in the opposite direction like this, frictional force. So first of all we will take, what are the given values? So coefficient of friction is equal to 0.5 and they gave the ratio of force required for the body, that is force, to the normal reaction is nothing but n is equal to 1/2 they gave, and find the value of theta. So first of all I will find capital F. So body coming in downward direction means force is equal to mg sin theta minus frictional force. But actually what about the frictional force here? Mu into n. So that means mu into normal reaction, what is that here? Mg cos theta. Normal reaction balanced with mg cos theta. So this is the frictional force. Now I will write this equation like this. Capital F is equal to mg sin theta minus mu mg cos theta. That we have to remember. But here normal reaction. So normal reaction is equal to mg cos theta. Why? Because normal reaction is equal to mg cos theta. But here f by n equal to 1 by 2. So what is f here? mg sin theta minus mu mg cos theta divided by mg cos theta is equal to 1 by 2. mg cancel, cos theta here minus sin theta by cos theta means what is that? Tan theta. mg cos theta cancel, which one we got here? Mu is equal to 1 by 2. But here what happens here? Tan theta is equal to 1 by 2 plus mu. Here tan theta is equal to 1 by 2 plus mu means what is that? 0.5. So that means 1 by 2 plus 0.5. Here tan theta is equal to 1 by 2 plus 0.5, 1. So here in tan theta, where you are getting 1, theta is equal to 45 degrees. So which option is correct in this case? C is the correct. Now the question number 39. Particles of masses m, 2m, 3m, dash 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 mn grams are placed on the same line at a distance L, 2L, 3L and nl centimeters from a fixed point. The distance of center of mass of the particles from the fixed point in centimeter is how much? So first of all, we will write like this. So what is that? Here this is the fixed point. From the fixed point, I will take first m, which is at a distance L, and I will take another that is 2m, which is at a distance 2L, and I will take 3m, which is at a distance 3L. Then I will take as mn, which is at a distance of n into L. So this is the diagram representation of that one. And which one we want to find here? Center of mass of the particles from the fixed point. So center of mass of the particles from the fixed point. Now here along x-axis, no, so that's why x center of mass is equal to m1 x1 m2 x2 dash 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 plus mn xn divided by m1 plus m2 plus dash 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 plus, that is m1 plus m2 plus m3 dash 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 plus mn. So here x center of mass. So first of all m into L plus m2 means 2m into 2L plus 3m into 3L dash 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 plus mn into nl divided by m plus 2m plus 3m plus dash 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 plus nm. So that means this is the condition. So in all these cases, I will common ml as common. 1 plus 2 into 2 4 and 9 dash 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 plus n square divided by m common 1 plus 2 plus 3 dash 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 plus n. So I will write like this here. m cancel, L times 1 plus 2 square plus 3 square plus dash 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 plus n square divided by 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus dash 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 plus n. Sum of squares of the n natural numbers. So that I will write as n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 divided by 6. So sum of the squares of n natural numbers and divided by sum of the n natural numbers. So that I will take as n into n plus 1 divided by 2. So here n plus 1, n plus 1 cancel, L as common here, 2n plus 1 divided by 6 into, that is 2 by 1. So here 3 times cancel. So here 2n plus 1 into L divided by 3. So which option is correct here? 2n plus 1 into L by 3 is correct. Option A is correct. Now the question number 40. The diameter of flywheel is 1 meter. It has a mass of 20 kilograms. It is rotating about its axis with a speed of 120 rotations in 1 minute. Its angular momentum in kg meter square by second, how much? So first of all, given diameter of flywheel D is equal to 1 meter, but here radius R is equal to D by 2 is equal to 1 by 2 meters, and mass that is given M is equal to 20 kilograms, and also they gave it is rotation, speed with rotates with that is frequency N is equal to 120 rotations per minute. But I want to calculate into seconds, means 120 divided by 60 rotations per second. So that means 2 rotations per second. So which one I want to calculate here? Angular momentum. So here angular momentum. Angular momentum L is equal to I omega. So I means what is that? Is the flywheel which is passing through the center. So that means m r square divided by 2 moment of inertia into omega is nothing but 2 pi n, that is frequency. So m means what is that? Here mass given 20 into radius how much here? 0.5 whole square, that is nothing but 1 by 2 whole square divided by 2 into that is pi is nothing but 3.14 into frequency is nothing but 2. So here 2 tens are 10 into 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into 2 into 3.14 into 2. So here 2, here 2 cancel, here 2 cancel. 10 into 3.14 is nothing but 31.4 kilogram meter square per second. So which option is correct here? Option B is correct.